One of the things that Midwest Recovery Centers does that is incredibly important for treatment in Kansas City is that we offer a multiphasal program, a transitional program that helps somebody step down levels of care, all the way from the highest level of care for substance use disorder, which is detox, through residential and then partial hospitalization into a more outpatient program. Midwest Recovery Centers actually started with just a 90-day program that was a partial hospitalization program. What that really looked like was a pseudo residential program. So we would allow patients to live in our sober living along with our peer support staff who would monitor them 24 hours a day. And they would take them to groups. And this is still something that we do along with our residential detox program. But we allow patients to live in our sober living with our peer support staff while we take them to groups. And so they're getting groups 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. They're meeting with a therapist individually once a week for an hour. And then on top of that, we are able to see how they act in their house that they live in. And so we give them a stipend, so they're able to shop for themselves, they cook for themselves, they clean, they have chore rotations, they have to get along with each other, they have roommates, they're taken to 12-step meetings every evening, they're meant to get a sponsor and start working the steps. And the really beautiful thing about that process is we get to see how they respond to picking up some of those individual responsibilities that they have. So we get to see where their skills are at. So if for some reason they're not great at doing chores, we can have a clinical intervention that reflects that back to them and helps that behavior. We can use different therapy techniques to sort of hone in on these things that we see as both strengths and maybe liabilities for somebody. So they're able to step down a level of care and also start to build those skills outside of a residential setting.